campers! My name's Miss Denise and I work at the Hartford Public Library. This here is Pete the cat. I'm sure you knew that, but he likes me to introduce him. So I want to say hi to everybody today. Pete, can you say hi to everybody? You could wave. All right, I'll help you. Good job. Okay. So Pete is going to read to you Pete the Cat, A Pet for Pete. The words and the pictures are by James Dean. So that means two things, right? He's the author, that one who writes the books, and the illustrator, the one who does the pictures. So, all right, Pete, we're ready to go. What did you say? I thought you were going to read the book. You want me to read the book? Well, I think the kids really want you to read the book. All right, fine, I'll read the book. Okay, so Pete wants me to read the book to you. He's not feeling up to that today, I guess, so I'm going to read you this book. Pete the Cat, A Pet for Pete. Are you going to talk about your pet at least? All right, we'll talk about that later. All right, here we go. A Pet for Pete. I bet some of you guys have pets. I have some cats. They may appear at some time. We don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Okay. Pete is going to the pet store. He's going to get a pet. That's super exciting, right? Pete wants a bird, a hamster, or a lizard. So there we go. Where do we got? Bird, hamster, lizard. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom. Pete's mom gets fish food. I'm going to call you Goldie, Pete says to his new pet. You are my first pet, Pete tells Goldie on the way home. Pete takes Goldie to his room and he feeds her fish food. Now what? Asks Pete. He can't play with Goldie. He can't swim with her. Oh, Pete knows what he can do. What are you going to do? You don't want to? All right, I'll read the book. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. Well, all right. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Cool painting, says Bob. Can you make one for me? Sure, says Pete. And Pete paints a picture for Bob. Wow, says Bob. It looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom. Now Tom wants a painting too. Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. This is Goldie, my pet fish, Pete tells his class. Cute fish, cool colors, nice work, says his teacher. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I'll make you one, said Pete. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. How many people was that? Did you do? All right, I'll keep reading. Pete's grandma wants a painting too. Pete has a lot to do. He has to feed Goldie. He's got to do his homework. Pete paints and paints. He makes paintings for everyone on his list. You can see how tired he is because see, his ears are standing up nice and tall. Here, they're falling over. At last, Pete is done. He worked hard and there's no paint left. Pete's paintings are a big hit. Pete is happy to be done. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was just for the friends. But Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. Holy camole. Pete gets more paint. I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. I wish I could paint a picture for everyone, but I just don't have time. What do you think Pete should do? Do you want to tell me what you did? You don't? Okay, all right. So he says we're going to have to read what he did. Did you have time to think about it? Let's see what happens. Pete's mom has an idea. She tells it to Pete. Great idea, says Pete. Pete gets right to work, and this time he paints his work outside and makes a huge painting. See how little he is compared to this painting? Honk, honk, beep, beep. Here comes Pete. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to enjoy. They put it right on top of their car. You and your mom are pretty smart. What a great day. When Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it. The end. That was pretty smart. What's that? Oh, you want me to tell them? Okay. So this could be considered something like a mural. The Hartford Public Library this summer is doing murals, and they're going to be up at the end of the summer. There's going to be some parties. So campers, I hope you'll keep your eyes and ears out for those murals, and we'll see you soon. And also, I'll make sure to include some things. Pete asked me to make sure that I included some coloring pages in there for you guys from some of the stuff that he does. So I hope you have a fun day. Bye-bye. Hi campers! If you want to learn more about pets or you want to see more books about Pete the cat, you can go to the Hartford Public Library's website at www.hplct.org. Have a great day!